Hello, I'm Marcio, and I'm discussing violent video games and how they invoke violent behavior in children. Pretty much like every little boy growing up, I was subject to the addictive clutches of video games. Having game systems like PlayStation, Wii, and Xbox made it all the more easy to fall into. The amount of video games at our disposal was enormous, with game titles ranging from E for everyone, T for teen, and M for mature. At times I even played upwards 20 hours a week. Where I had the time, I have no clue. In particular, my friends and I enjoyed games much inappropriate for our age. When searching for a new game, we looked specifically for games rated with the notorious M, which indicated a mature game for people ages 17 and up, and included blood, gore, violence, drugs, and abusive language. Our addiction to these violent games at first posed no real concern for me or any of us. However, there was one incident that greatly caused me to realize what was going on with video game violence and its effects on my friends and I. One day, after my friend lost in a fighting, violence-induced video game called Tekken, he threw the controller as hard as he could at the wall and proceeded with punching his opponent in the arm. After that day, I started to take notice of certain violent behaviors my friends and I seemed to pick up on from playing these games. I noticed that my friends would at times throw the controller, hit each other after playing a game, and use inappropriate language. Violent video games may be the major contender in violence in children. Researchers at the Indiana University School of Medicine say that brain scans of kids who played a violent video game showed an increase in emotional arousal and a corresponding decrease of activity in brain areas involved in self-control, inhibition, and attention. Understanding video games may unlock the key to prevention or reduction of violence in young children. What aspects of game cause the most emotional distress? Are parents or children more at blame for playing these video games? What causes children to play these video games? Is it simply interest, peer pressure, persuasive media advertisement, or even parental neglect? And of course, what can be done to prevent behavioral changes of children due to these violent video games?